The month of September has officially come to an end. And with that, October has begun. And October is the first month of quarter four. And quarter four is typically the most bullish time of the year for cryptocurrency, especially given the fact that we are now in the year after the Bitcoin halving. And if we look back at previous data, this is the year of the parabolic moves. So I'm expecting a very strong closeout to this year of 2021. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you my top 5 coins for the month of October. I expect momentum to pick up, and I expect these coins to carry out new all-time highs this year. So if you want to find out my top 5 coins, be sure to stick with me until the very end of this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it and let the gains be with you. Welcome to Crypto Empire. My name is Connor, and this is where we dominate the crypto markets. If you are new to Crypto Empire, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Now, it is officially October 2021. Quarter 4 is here, and with that, we are expecting some bullish momentum to kick off, and it has already kicked off with Bitcoin waking up from its slumber, testing the $48,000 price levels. We can see at this moment of time we have a $2.81 trillion market cap with a Bitcoin dominance of 41.4%. Now, before we get into coin number 1, I do want to go over how September actually did go. So September was a red month. This is the Bitcoin monthly returns historical chart, and we can see right over here in September 2021 we were down 7%. And historically speaking, since 2013, we've only had 2 green months in September. So history did actually repeat itself this month. And we can see for October, it is typically a green month with some very big returns, with that being said, on Bitcoin. Now, yes, the market cap is much larger now, but the money supply is also much larger. Inflation is running rampant. Money is being printed faster than ever before. And I do expect this inflation to carry over to the assets of cryptocurrency, just like they've already carried over to many assets, including housing, luxury cars, watches, anything that holds real value pretty much is through the roof right now. And crypto is down, I think is undervalued at this moment in time. So anybody who has any expensive asset knows that the price is through the roof right now. That is an undeniable fact. So I do expect inflation to keep on running rampant. And there are many other factors coming into play right now of why I'm bullish, but that's definitely one of them. So September did close out red. The market was pretty sideways downwards the entire month of September, but things have already started to turn around. Now, also before we get into coin number 1, let's look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index to see what the overall market bias is at this moment of time. And you can see that we are currently at a 27 on the Fear and Greed Index, placing us in fear. Yesterday we were in extreme fear, but with the recent price movement on Bitcoin, you can see the daily candle. Today we had a huge explosive bullish engulfing candle, and we are now testing this area of supply over here at $48,000. So with this move, it did take us into the fear and out of extreme fear. So this is good, and like the age-old saying does go, be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. And we can see right now the majority are fearful. So now that we have a better idea of exactly what is going on, the market bias, the historical returns, let's hop into coin number 1. And for the month of October, coin number 1 is going to be HBAR, Hedera Hashgraph. So HBAR is a huge 3rd generation blockchain, and it did have an explosive September actually, making a new all-time high at 56 cents. It is now currently trading at 36 cents. HBAR has a market cap of $3.8 billion, sitting at rank number 45 in market cap. Now, if you don't already know what HBAR is, it is a huge project. With that being said, we can head on over to their website, and we can see that Hedera is owned and governed by the world's leading organizations. So huge conglomerate mega corporations actually do own this blockchain for the most part. It is a public, permissionless 3rd generation blockchain enabled for smart contracts. So I do expect the HBAR ecosystem to continue to develop, and the backers are huge, and that only adds a level of credibility to it. We can see Boeing, Chainlink, Deutsche Telekom, that's T-Mobile over in Germany, Google, IBM, LG, also some huge international payment systems and banks as well are all a part of HBAR. And we can see right here, 3rd generation public ledger. It is much faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum, can hold up to 10,000 transactions per second, very cheap transaction fees as well. This isn't a fundamental analysis video, but that's a little bit about HBAR. With that being said, let's hop on over to the price chart. So looking at the daily price chart for HBAR, we can see that this asset had an explosive month of September, and it did retrace significantly. This white dotted line here is marked on September 1st, and we can see that from September 1st, a month ago, HBAR pumped 125%, and then it retraced as much as about 50%. And now it is currently on its way back up, and we can see that the previous all-time high was over here at 46 cents, and it did make a new all-time high over here at 57 cents. So HBAR had an explosive month, and we did have a lot of profit taking, and we did actually come all the way back down from the measure move from the bottom to the golden pocket, which is great to see. And now I do expect us to continue to move higher after this test of the golden pocket. So to sum it up, we had an explosive parabolic move, and we came back, tested the golden pocket, and as long as we do hold this as support, then I think we do have clear skies ahead. Obviously, we're going to have to get through some levels of supply, the main one being all of these previous highs over here with my green line marked at 41.42 cents. That's definitely going to serve as an area of resistance. And with that being said, if you're going to look to add this asset to your portfolio, my buy zone is down here at the golden pocket, actually from 32 down to 30 cents. We can see there's a huge level of demand in here, and I would wait for a pullback personally to go ahead if you want the most optimal entry for HBAR, if you're looking for a technical entry. So now in terms of where HBAR may be headed when it does make a new all-time high, how I will do that is I won't use the new all-time high. I'm going to use the previous all-time high and take that down to the low of the summertime bear market, and we can see that we do get some Fibonacci extension levels. First one is the 0.618 at 65 cents, and then we have the 1.618 at 98 cents, and then we have the 2.618 at $1.30. So $1 HBAR for sure, I do believe will happen, not financial advice, but I definitely have my eyes set on this $1 level. I think that will get hit before the year of 2021 does end. So HBAR, very strong project backed by some very big names, and I do expect this uptrend to continue, right? Basically, we come off the bottom, make a higher high, pull back and make a higher low. Now it's time to make a new all-time high and continue the march upwards on HBAR. So that is coin number 1 for the month of October. Now moving on, coin number 2 is going to be a favorite of mine, and that is Terra Luna. So Luna currently trading at $38.29, rank number 11 in market cap. I believe it is inevitable that Luna will crack the top 10 and hold its position in the top 10 cryptocurrency market cap. Some huge news for Luna did just take place, and that is the Columbus 5 network upgrade did go live. It was successfully integrated. This is basically a hard fork for the blockchain. A plethora of new decentralized applications are now introduced to the ecosystem, as well as a significant amount of Luna now being burned. And as we know, UST, US Terra, the algorithmic stablecoin, is the fastest growing stablecoin at this moment in time. And with all of these new decentralized applications now going live, the demand for UST is going to pick up. That means more Luna is burned. And also the wormhole, which is the bridge to Solana, is also going to be live soon. So really big things ahead for Luna, and we can see the burn. Basically, the max supply is 1 billion, and the total supply at this moment in time is 972 million. So 28 million Luna coins have already been burned, taken out of circulation permanently. So that number is only going to be increasing and increasing as time does go along, further adding to the bull case for Luna. Now with that being said, let's hop on over to the Luna price chart and go over the technicals. So looking at Terra Luna on the daily price chart, we can see that it did have a very volatile month of September, and that was because all of the news and all of the FUD around China, around the Evergrande real estate fund collapsing. We can see here in the chart that on the first round of FUD with the Evergrande real estate fund on the verge of collapse, Luna dipped down all the way to about $23. So that was a fire sale. It did get bought up immediately, and then it pumped up, made a new all-time high off of these lows at $45, and then came back down and tested again $24 on the news that China was banning Bitcoin and banning crypto, and that was also immediately bought up. So what does this tell us? It means that people are buyers the second Luna goes down into the $20 price levels. We can see there's not a lot of price action down here below 30 bucks. So if we do see another dip down there, that for sure is a strong level of demand, and I do expect buyers to step in heavily and acquire as much Luna as they can at those price levels, because I'm not actually sure how much longer we'll be able to buy Luna at $25, $24, $23. I'm not sure if we're going to see that again, but if we do, that is for sure a level to accumulate, not financial advice. Now we can see if I drop this down to a 4-hour price chart, that this line I have right here, this green line at $40.50, is a pretty key level of resistance. We can see that over here, price did make the all-time high of $45. However, with that being said, it didn't spend a lot of time up there. And then it came back, tried to test $40 again, got rejected. That's right here. And then again, it came back, tested the $40, $41 level, got rejected. So this is for sure a level that needs to be flipped right here at $40. And it's looking like we're going to take a crack at it relatively soon. Now this yellow dotted line at $36, if we go back to the daily, this is a previous all-time high. Let's wait for this to load. So we can see right here at 36 bucks, this is a previous all-time high. So for sure this level has significance to it. So $36 is definitely a strong support that we want to hold going forward. With that being said, $40 is the level to break right now. Now if we're talking about where we're going to be headed next when we do make new all-time highs, well, we can use again the Fibonacci extension and see that the levels come out to the first one at $57 at the 61.8 extension level, then the 1.618 is $78, and then the 2.618 is $99.92, practically $100. I definitely see Luna as a minimum $100 coin. I do think this will again get hit by the end of the year. Who knows when it will happen? Nobody can time the market. But again, we have a lot of bullish factors coming into play with Columbus 5 now live, UST only growing in adoption and demand. And of course, the more demand for UST, the more Luna that is burnt. So Luna, have your eyes on this one for sure. Looking at the chart, there's clearly a strong level of support down here at $33. If I just draw a horizontal ray, down here at $33 is the current most strong level of support. So any dips down there, think about maybe DCAing or taking that as a possible entry for a swing. Nonetheless, that is coin number 2 for October. Let's move on to coin number 3, and that is a one that I talk about a lot here on the channel. No surprise, it is Polkadot. So with Polkadot, you should have seen my most recent video in regards to the parachains set to go live soon. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a card up right here for you to go and watch. But nonetheless, DOT is expected to roll out their parachain auction soon, which of course you're going to need to crowd loan your DOT coins to participate in these auctions, and they will be locked up, taken out of circulation for a pretty significant period of time. The shortest parachain lease is for 6 months up to 2 years. So that is a significant amount of time for tokens to be taken out of circulation, and there's only going to be more people interested in buying because they're going to want to participate in these auctions to get themselves those new assets that will be launching as parachains. So DOT is currently trading at $31.95 with a market cap of $33 billion. It's ranked number 8. So DOT does have the all-time high at $49.35. And in regards to the fundamentals, definitely go and watch my previous video about DOT. So let's hop right into the technicals, and we can see that DOT is actually recovering quite nicely. This is a 4-hour chart. Let's head to the daily. So DOT also had a pretty volatile month of September. It looks pretty similar to how Luna did play out. Had a huge crash down to $22, pumped up to $38, had a huge crash again down to $25 when the China FUD that they banned Bitcoin and crypto was released in the media, pumped back up to $33, then again took another hit down to 26 bucks, and now it is recovering back up to $38. So it has been very choppy and sideways. It hasn't been doing too much, and it's a sideways trend right now. So we need to wait for the technicals and the volume to confirm that we're going to start uptrending. Of course, we always look for those confirmation signals. But with that being said, I do expect DOT to have a pretty significant gain in the month of October. The demand zone on DOT is down here from $24.60 down to $21. And with that being said, there is a strong support over here at $26 as well. So looking at the chart, this is clearly where buyers do step in. So if you want to be like the people that have been accumulating, the big whales, well then you're going to look to buy from $26.50 down to $21, not financial advice. Now in terms of where DOT might go, well, it's very obvious actually if we look at the chart. The all-time high is up here at $49. That of course is the level to flip. And once we do flip, that will be in price discovery. Will it happen this month? Nobody has the crystal ball to predict that, but I do expect DOT to at least go back up into the $40 price levels this month. And after we do create a new all-time high, which I believe is inevitable, I've been saying DOT is a three-figure coin since 6 months ago when I started this channel, and that opinion has not changed. So looking at where we might go when we create a new all-time high, first fib level, $74. After that, $113, and then after that, $150. So the first level I'll be looking at is $75. And of course the 0.27 at $60, but I do like the Fibonacci golden ratio sequence of the 61.8 as extension levels. Nonetheless, the 0.27 does tend to play out over and over and over again, so you can definitely use that as a price target in a trade at $60. Nonetheless, DOT is, in my opinion, a third generation blue chip, huge coin. Right now, this video is focused on third generation blockchains that are focused on interoperability and scalability, connecting everything in a very fast, cheap way for the blockchain. And DOT for sure is a key player in those. So parachain auctions are coming up soon. Have your eyes on Polkadot if you don't already have your eyes on them. So that's coin number 3 for the month of October. Now moving on, let's look at coin number 4, and that is Algorand, Algo. So Algo actually did have a pretty significant month of September, and it has retraced quite significantly. We can see the all-time high took place in 2019 at $3.56. Nonetheless, we're currently trading at $1.80 with rank number 17 in market cap with a $10.8 billion market cap. Now, in regards to some news about Algo, they did just boost their smart contract performance with the Algorand virtual machine launch. So this is a pretty significant piece of news because it's going to basically increase the computing power of Algorand-based applications, and the Algorand virtual machine will also make it easier for newcomers to develop programs on top of the blockchain. So that is for sure bullish. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price chart, and we can take a look at basically what's going on. Now, Algorand did have its early investors token or coin release, and that definitely impacted the price. As you can see, I have my previous trades up here. We crushed it with Algo. I'll just go ahead and remove these. So looking at the chart, we can see that we pumped up all the way to $2.55. And this was a huge move, took place over the course of really 2 or 3 days. Huge parabolic explosive move up. And if we take the fib, we can see how much we did actually retrace from that level. And we retraced about 50% from this pump up to $2.55. And if I draw a horizontal line of where we did actually retrace to, we can see that it is along the lines of the previous highs from earlier on in the year, right? We have these previous highs here, and now former resistance becomes new support, and that's basically what did happen over here on Algo. It wasn't exact, but it was pretty close to the point where you can definitely draw that conclusion. Now, if you're looking for a level to go ahead and get in Algo, I'd definitely be looking at the lows down here at $1.55, $1.60. We do have this demand zone that did just form yesterday on Algo at $1.62 down to $1.57. So for sure that is significant in my eyes to go ahead and get long, not financial advice. Nonetheless, that's definitely a good area to look to accumulate. And then we can pull the fib off of this most recent price data, and we can see some levels. We have $3.20, $4.24, and $5.27. For sure, Algo will be making a new all-time high past the previous one at $3.56. Big things coming for Algorand. This coin is very popular among banks, among financial institutions, and I do see increased adoption from the traditional legacy financial sector looking into Algorand. So Algorand, that's coin number 4 for the month of October. Moving on, my last coin is another favorite of mine, and that is Cosmos Atom. So Atom, huge third generation blockchain, fully interoperable, the internet of blockchain. Atom currently trading at $37.94, ranked number 18 with a market cap of $10.6 billion. The all-time high was created in the month of September at $4.42. So we can see that September wasn't all that bad, but with all of the bearish news, prices did take a significant hit. Many coins in this video that I'm featuring did actually make new all-time highs in September. However, their prices did take that big hit with all of the FUD in the media. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Cosmos Atom price chart. So looking at Atom on the daily, we can see that this previous all-time high over here at $32, like I said earlier, what is former resistance becomes new support. We can see how well that $32 price level has held up, been bounced off many times. It did get obstructed once in September. Over here on the 20th, it had a huge crash down to $28, but was immediately bought up. Look at the buying volume down here, right? The bulls are clearly in control of this volume. Volume is a bit lower than it was, but decreased volume after a period of increased volume. I do expect the volume to pick back up. Now, $32, clearly the level of support that needs to hold. That's the first level to look to get long, and then after that would be down here at $28.60, $28.50, and this is also a level of demand on the chart. So $32, and then the demand zone down here at 28. Definitely the levels to look to position yourself. Not financial advice. And looking at some fib levels for some profit targets, the 0.618 is up here at $47. I've had my eyes on this $47 level for a long time now. I've been waiting for it. After that, we do have $72, and then after that, $96, basically $100. So a lot of these coins I do see hitting $100 before 2021 ends. So these are my top 5 coins for the month of October 2021. Let me know what you think. Are you bullish on these picks? Leave a comment down below. So October has officially begun, and these are my top 5 coins for this month. These are all smart contract third generation blockchains that do have increased adoption, a lot of attention at this moment of time. They all have very strong communities, and for these fundamental reasons, as well as the technical reasons that I went over in this video, I do believe that they will have a very good month. Also, looking at the Bitcoin historical return chart, we can see that October is typically a bullish green month as well. So I'm expecting green this month. What are you expecting though? Leave a comment down below. And also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. And if you're new to Crypto Empire and you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.